Robert Jenrick, thanks for joining us on Sky News today. The reason you're putting down this very interesting report about policy is about the politics of what's happening to the Conservative Party, the worst local election defeat in 40 years. You spoke in your presentation earlier about in the time remaining as government. Do you look at these results, Robert, and think we're going to lose the general election?
Well, these were appalling local election results. Let's not beat around the bush. And they point towards a very serious defeat for the government at the general election unless we can change course and win back some of those Conservative voters who are currently not supporting us or are drifting to Reform, who performed very well in the local elections.
Let's come back to Reform. They are coming for you on migration. How worried are you about the threat? Because they seem to be harnessing what you've spoken about, the public anger and frustration at being let down by the governing party that they elected.
Ultimately, the public will have to make a choice, and that is whether or not they want to have a Conservative government led by Rishi Sunak or a Labour government led by Keir Starmer. And inevitably, a vote for Reform is a vote for Keir Starmer to be our Prime Minister. We have to ensure that as many Reform votes as possible come back to the Conservative Party in the weeks ahead.
Nigel Farage, would you welcome him back into the Conservative Party, or is that a no deal for you personally?
I have no problem with working with Nigel Farage, but he's ultimately the leader.
In the Conservative Party?
I would have no problem with him being a member of the Conservative Party, but he's ultimately the leader of another political party. So, you know, that's ultimately a choice for him, whether he would want to return to the Conservative Party.
He's not the leader of the Reform Party, though.
Well, he's chairman of the Reform Party, and he's, I think, the owner of the Reform Party. So that's a choice for him.
Even you saying, Rob, and I understand why you are, but even you saying that you would be OK with him coming back to the party, you know, there's a whole wing of your party that find that thought absolutely abhorrent.
I don't think that taking a robust line on immigration is in any sense a drift to the right of the political spectrum. I think this is an entirely mainstream view that is shared by the vast majority of the British public.
If the government does implement these changes, is there any hope that you could either win the next general election or at least hold Labour to a minority government position?
Well, I think that nothing is written in politics. What you've got to do is show energy and determination and ideas and win back the trust and confidence of Conservative 2019 voters who are drifting away from us. And this is a very good step on the road.
OK, thank you so much.
Thank you.